whatever you're doing, and make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Hi, I'm David-Dorian Ross. Welcome to the Cherry Blossom Studios. Today is day 33 of 100 Days of Tai Chi. I just haven't said that for a while. I usually do all of the invitation to subscribe and stuff at the end of the video, and I haven't done it, so I just thought I would do that today. Hey, you know what's coming up for today? Is a frenzy of kicking. Well, if you can imagine frenzy and Tai Chi, I don't know if that goes together, so it's sort of an oxymoron. But we do have one more kick. That's the new movement today, so we're going to get into that. Plus, one of my most favoriteest questions of the day so far. And so that's all coming up. So we got subscribe to the channel, new movement, question of the day. Yeah, that's pretty good. All that's coming up in just a second. So. Less than a couple of days ago, I mentioned that we were entering a series of moves which challenge you, starting with separation of the right foot, then separation of the left foot. And today we have one more kick that may be the most challenging move of all. It's called turn and kick with heel. So watch me one time and then we'll break it down. Or maybe watch me one time and then we'll take a break and go have a drink or something. You decide. Here we are at the end of separation of the left foot. All right, as you can see, there's a turnaround, and that's not a full 180, but it's about a 135 turn from kicking to this corner to kicking straight down to the right for that kick. But I've got good news for you. I'm going to show you how the turn, the pivot, is actually a lot smaller than it looks. All right, here's the short version. If you only need some pointers or just the basics of it, this is what you watch and then skip forward to the end. But do be sure that you go to the question of the day. Don't just leave the video, because I've got new things to tell you every day and there's some really interesting stuff. So if you've been watching the short versions, there's still more that you'll like. Hang on to it. All right, here we go. Here's the footwork. So I've just finished the separation of the left foot. The toe is kicking out here. The knee bends and the foot is dangling. From here, I do a little right-left sort of wiggle here. I do a counter rotation with the knee going into the body, and then the knee goes out. In point of fact, it's not just the knee, it's actually the hips go out, the waist goes out, and this knee is just part of that whole action. As you do that, you spin, you pivot, and you pivot on the heel. So you sort of unweight the toes a bit and let the most of the body weight be in the heel of the foot and just pivot on that heel. So yeah, just pick up my toes and pivot on that heel. Now here's the good news. How much do you spin? How much do you pivot? It's very small. It's just 90 degrees. That'd be like pointing my toes to here and then to there. Like you could do that in your sleep. So from the end of the kick, right, I bend this knee, wiggle, and look to the left, over my left shoulders. As I pivoted around, my hands have crossed in front of my chest, and then I kick with heel, the toes pulling back, and the hands extending, left arm right over the top of the left foot, right hand, 90 degrees. So still 10 and 2. In fact, if this foot's going straight down this way, this hand's going straight alongside the foot, this hand's going straight behind. That's how you wind up there. All right, now, if you are satisfied with that, I'll see you in the question of the day. If not, stick around for a little bit of a breakdown. I'm going to turn to face this direction. Here I go, flipping the camera so you can see the mirror image view. I am standing on the right foot to separate into the left corner. I need to come forward a little bit so that I have room to spin here. Left corner. The knee bends, the foot comes in, and then pivot, right? My right foot's just turned 90 degrees only from pointing straight forward to pointing here. But that opens my body enough so that I can open the hip out and kick to the side, right? Here I am in the corner, fold in, turn, it's kick from there. We'll be kicking that way. Here's what the hands do. The hands are actually really simple. They were open, they were separated here at the end of separation of the left foot. They stay there, they don't actually do anything. This knee folds in, they're still there. It waggles in, they're still there. It begins to pivot. Now here's what happens. As you pivot, they fold. As you pivot, they fold in. Here's the thing. So the right hand is now closest to you. The left hand is on the outside of the wrist. They turn palm out. And sliding apart as the left foot kicks, the left hand goes out. Right. This time again, it is a heel kick, so the toes do pull back, and it's just the heel which presents the striking surface. One more time. Let's just flip the camera. Boom. All right, let me do this from its natural position, then I'll turn around and do it facing that direction, see if that helps at all. Here we are at the end of separation of the left foot. Fold in, wiggle, look over your left shoulder, kick with heel. Beautiful. Here's one more angle facing this direction to start with. I am finishing up with separation of the left foot, fold in, turn my left shoulder, separation. Or excuse me, not separation, but kick with heel. See, I got it in my own head. All right, that ends the kicking segment for a little while, but you can take a breather. We've got... Ooh, I really like today's viewer question of the day. This comes from Jordan Peri, who asked me, what kind of music do I like with Tai Chi? I think maybe you've been watching some of the wrap-ups and some of the roundups of the movements that we do, the video I made for the first section. And you can see that I kind of like to get creative and put some music behind it. And I really love this question because forever, since I first started doing Tai Chi, I've loved to do it to music. And this is not always the case. I know a lot of Tai Chi teachers and a lot of Tai Chi students who are like, really like, oh, no music. Must be done in silence, must be done, only to, Chinese music. Like, really, guys, music is a human creation to bring out emotion and feeling and, to really get down into the depths of your soul. And that's what Tai Chi is all about. So they go together, like ham and sandwich. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, Jordan, to answer your question, I like all kinds of music. Just like I listen to all kinds of music when I'm driving my car, I have all kinds of music that I listen to when I'm doing my Tai Chi. I do have a favorite though. My favorite kind of music in the world is old school R&B. I'm just I'm a flower child from the 60s and, give me some Motown, give me some Marvin Gaye and just let me loose in the backyard and I could go on doing my Tai Chi for hours. But that's my favorite. Hope that answers your question. And boy, do I love the fact that you asked that. So thank you. And that does lead me to my question of the day for you guys, because I'm curious now, turnaround's fair play. What's your favorite genre of music? And have you listened to it while you're doing your Tai Chi? Like if you like rap, hip hop is badass to do Tai Chi too. So I'd recommend you try it if you haven't done that yet. Anyway, so that's my question. Write your answers down in the comment section below, along with any other questions that you might have. Like I said, the questions have been phenomenal. I'm really enjoying them. Thank you for posting them. What else have I got to say? Well, I've got to say, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do so by now. Hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. Hit the share button. You know, talk about the share button. I've just recently started using the share button a lot more myself for other people's videos and other channels that I look at. So the share button there will allow you to post a video that you like to your favorite social media platform. So if you do a bunch of stuff on Twitter and you've got friends on Twitter, you can hit the Twitter button and it will share it. Say, I like this video, or to Facebook, or to Instagram, Pinterest, wherever you're doing your thing, hanging out. Maybe you haven't done a whole lot on any of those social media platforms. Great place to start. And then people that you know, that you may not even know you on Pinterest, and say, wow, Judy, I never knew. I love this video. Thank you for posting. Anyway, so that's what you do with that share button. Once again, if you haven't already done so, come on over to taichifit.net, my website, where we got all kinds of cool things happening. And there is a link to that in the description below this video. See, I keep doing this because, I'm visual like that. So that's where it's at. That's all I've got to say. Once again, thank you for the opportunity to share this with you. I really appreciate your time and your attention. I never take it for granted, and it's something that I know is a gift to me, so thank you for that. Have a great day, great evening, great morning whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next lesson.